Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is much better at talking about big plans than actually making them happen. You may hear a lot from him about what he's going to do in the future, but you won't see much progress in real life. His caring nature is strong, but when it comes to career success, he's more of a dreamer than a doer.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't fall apart or get overly emotional. He's steady and doesn't take setbacks too personally, so you won't see tantrums or hear endless complaints from him. He's not one to put in long hours to climb back up.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually see him as someone who means well and is caring, but he isn't always easy to get along with. He says what's on his mind without worrying much about being gentle, which can make some people feel upset or awkward. Most of the time, he doesn't create big dramas or get into heated arguments.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he'll mostly feel happy and proud of you. He isn't the type to feel threatened or get jealous if you succeed. He sees your happiness as something good for both of you. He may even encourage you in his own simple way.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's not likely to hold it against you or feel small inside. He doesn't measure his worth by money or status, so there's little risk of hidden resentment or silent jealousy. You'll see genuine acceptance from him. He won't make snide remarks or withdraw from you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't great at keeping track of money, so you might see him spending without much planning. He doesn't pay close attention to budgets or saving, and things like bills or due dates may slip his mind. You may find him buying things on a whim or not worrying much about where the money goes.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He doesn't really pretend to be richer than he is, but he's also not very careful about living within his means. He might end up spending on things he likes without thinking if he can truly afford them, not out of pride, but just from not paying much attention. He's not showy and he doesn't try to impress people with fancy things.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, both with his feelings and with small acts of generosity. He likes to help and doesn't hesitate to give when someone is in need, even if it means sharing what little he has. If you're looking for someone warm and willing to share, he fits that picture well.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open and honest about money matters. He doesn't try to hide things from you or control how money is spent. What you see is what you get with him. He's not secretive or the type to hold power over the family through money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in helping out and doesn't see housework as just your job. He's caring and understands that sharing work at home shows respect and love. But overall, you'll feel his willingness to pitch in and support you when needed.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will help with chores and diapers, not just stand there and tell you what to do. He's not the type to act like the boss or only offer advice while you do the hard work. Instead, he shows kindness by getting involved, even if the work isn't perfect or fast.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and isn't quick to argue just to win. When you share your feelings or concerns, he listens with an open heart and doesn't start a fight just to prove his point. He cares deeply about how you feel, so you'll notice him making an effort to see things from your view.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays calm and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. You won't see him yelling, throwing things, or using harsh words to make you feel small. If something bothers him, he's more likely to talk it out without drama or personal attacks.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and steady nature, so small problems or mistakes won't make him explode. This is not a red flag you need to worry about with him.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. He isn't the type to blame you for things that go wrong or twist the situation to put you down. When he makes a mistake, he's able to admit it and offer a sincere apology without much ego getting in the way.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He has a kind and caring nature, so your comfort and feelings matter a lot to him. He wants you to feel safe and respected, both emotionally and physically.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares about your feelings and understands that everyone has their own needs and boundaries. You won't face pressure or drama from him if you need space.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values trust and kindness, so he would never use your intimate or personal moments to hurt, shame, or embarrass you later. Whether in public or private, he sees these moments as special and treats them with the respect they deserve.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. When he's in a relationship, his heart stays focused on you and he doesn't go looking for attention elsewhere. Being caring and steady, he chooses to be present with you and builds trust over time.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He doesn't act jealous, controlling, or suspicious without reason. You can expect a healthy balance of closeness and freedom with him.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective doesn't turn into controlling behavior. He cares deeply about your safety and well being, but he doesn't use that as an excuse to limit your choices, decide things for you, or keep you under watch. His warmth and concern come from a place of kindness, not from wanting power over you.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything by yourself. He believes that raising kids is something both parents should share, and he genuinely wants to be involved. With him, you'll feel supported and won't be left carrying all the responsibility alone.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and patient. He doesn't lose his temper easily or react with harsh words or anger. He believes in showing love and support rather than scolding or shouting.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Absolutely, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that motherhood is important, but doesn't expect you to give up your dreams or personal interests. He won't make you feel guilty for focusing on your own growth or passions.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who pretends to support your career now just to ask you to quit later. His caring and steady ways mean he respects your choices and wants you to be happy, whether you're working or staying at home. He values your dreams and understands your identity is more than just being a mother.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. He genuinely cares about people and shows it through small acts of kindness and honest interest, not just formal greetings or fake smiles. Your parents are likely to feel welcome and valued when they visit or talk to him. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't let his emotions get out of control or turn situations into big fights. Instead, he tries to stay steady, listen, and talk things through without blaming or snapping.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you but expects you to suddenly become a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. For him, there isn't one set of rules at home and another when you're with family. Instead, he values honesty and wants you to feel supported in every setting.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and won't simply stay out of it or take their side. His caring nature means he puts your feelings first and doesn't want you to feel alone during family disagreements. Even if the situation is tricky, he won't let you face the problem without backup.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't a mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother's wishes over yours. While he respects his mother and cares for her, he understands that your partnership and happiness are important too. He doesn't let family ties stop him from doing what's right and will stand by you when it counts.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he is not likely to share every detail of your fights or your private life with his mother or sister. He understands the value of privacy in a relationship and respects your boundaries. This creates a safe, trusting space between you.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with him feels gentle, steady, and caring, but also a bit unhurried and sometimes messy. He's kind hearted and there for you when it matters most, showing real warmth and support in both good times and stressful moments.